Hi, Ellen.
Nigel, good afternoon.
How
are
you
you?
doing? I'm good. How are you?
I'm looking forward to this so much.
Oh, I'm glad you are. I'm not.
Hi, I'm Nigel Greenwood. I'm the founder of Bubul Expert.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Len Campey. I'm at Bubul and I'm the Business Development Director.
And Len's just about to interrogate me.
And I'm going to take great pleasure in that. So, Nigel, I'd like to know a little bit more about Bubul and you, the man behind it. I know you created it for small businesses. Tell me why you chose them.
So they're the backbone of the UK economy. There's over 5.5 million small businesses in the UK. 5 million of them employ less than 10 people. So they're micro SMEs. And there's a real high risk being a micro SME. So there's a high failure rate. 1 in 5 fail in the first year. 6 out of 10 fail within 5 years. And the biggest reason is they don't get the right advice at the right time. 3 out of 4 don't get advice, even though those businesses with advice are twice as likely to succeed and they grow twice as fast as businesses that don't have advice. Biggest reason they don't access the advice is the cost. So Bubul provides the right advice at the right time at an affordable price, maximum £20 a month.
Great, that all makes sense. Thank you for that. I know Bubul is an online business advice platform. Why do small businesses need advice?
Because you don't know what you don't know. When you start your own business, it's normally because you're good at one thing, you're passionate about it, and that might be designing a product, it might be delivering a service. But running your own business, you also need to be good at marketing, you need to be good at sales, you need to be good at admin, you need to be good at the finance side of it. And it's simply not possible for one person to be good at all of that. Plus, you don't know what you don't know means if you don't get the advice you need, you can go off down a route that's completely the wrong route for you and you can waste time, money and effort. So as an example, you want to grow your business. The first thought is, I need more customers. How do I get more customers? I need to do more marketing, or I need to improve the marketing that I'm doing. So you go to lots of marketing webinars, you talk to marketing experts, you put time, money and effort into improving your marketing. However, you may have already had enough leads coming through. All you needed to do was get better at converting those inquiries into customers and or get better at converting those existing customers into long-term customers to improve your customer retention. You don't know that until somebody asks you those questions and points out what you need to do. So it's all about working smarter, saving time, saving money, saving effort.
Great, that's fine. I can see how advice helps small businesses, but there's lots out there already. So why Bubul?
2 key reasons. One is the advice that's out there may not be the right thing for that business. There's a lot of generic advice that's available, so you can Google how to grow my business. You go off on lots of different routes and you put lots of time, money and effort into it. But you could be wasting your time. So that's about working harder rather than working smarter. The other option is to find a business advisor. So you put time and effort into finding the right advisor for you. And they're split into 2 categories. So there are specialist advisors and generalists. Generalists can advise you on a wide range of business activities. But when you need to dig deeper into one particular activity, you need to find a specialist. So typically, you end up employing 2. And they charge between £100 and £150 an hour. There are a lot of good ones. There are some poor ones. So you're taking a risk there. So we come back to, with Bubul, we self-select the experts. We put them through a rigorous interview process. We check their ethics, their values, what they do. We talk to their customers, and we make sure they're good at what they do. And that's the way that we've done all of that hard work to find the right people. And then the platform asks the questions that the advisor would to work out who people need to see, which experts they need to use.
Brilliant, excellent. And I know that when Bubul launched last year, there were initially 30 experts and there's in the order of about 80 now.
Yeah.
how do we know they're any good? Because that's a lot.
That's where you've got to trust me. I've selected them all. I chose first people that I knew and known for years and respected. And then as it grew, they started to refer people to me. And we have certain ethics and values, so the experts don't pay to be on the platform. We don't pay them for the content they provide. If they end up doing business with a Bubul client, the first thing they have to do is give them at least 30 minutes advice for free. If they then want to continue to work with that client and the client wants to continue to work with them, they do that at their normal commercial rates and they don't pay us any commission. So what that means is we can be really strict on the advisors that we pick. We check them out thoroughly. We actually turn down 4 out of 5 people that we speak to because we do have a lot of them coming to us. They see it as an easy way to get more new customers for their business, but that's not what it's about. This is about making a difference to those small businesses. You know, so the sort of people that, and we've met them, they hold down a full-time job, they get home at 6 o'clock, they've got to look after the family, they put the kids to bed, gets to 9, half 9, and then they're opening the laptop on the kitchen table because they're trying to build a business, and they'll work till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and they do that day after day after day. We're about making their life easier and helping them.
Absolutely brilliant. And I can see there's a version for accountants specifically. Why is that?
So accountants are the favourite source of advice for small businesses. There's thousands of them. Nearly everybody has an accountant and should do if they don't, as long as they're a reasonable sized business. But there's a problem with the accountants. So like anybody setting up a business, they're good at what they do and what they know. So if it's about compliance with HMRC rules, if it's about financial information, they're great at that. But you go to an accountant and say, I've set up this business, these are the people in my target market, other businesses, and for example, I know there's a lot of them on LinkedIn. What's the best way for me to market to people on LinkedIn? Very few accountants will have that experience and know-how, and that's why we did a version of Bubul for the accountants. So they get their own branding. It gives them a wide range of experts. So it's a tool they can offer a much wider range of advice to their clients. That helps them give more value to the clients. It helps their clients grow, which in turn delivers more value back to the accountants. So it's a virtuous circle. We're helping everybody.
Got you. This must have taken a lot of time and effort to put together.
Yeah, a lot of early morning starts, late night finishes. It took 6 years.
Wow.
So, yeah, passion project. And I only gave it once, just for a day. So, yeah, it was a long time. And we're still carrying on. So, you know, in a year we've gone from 30 to 80 experts. We've helped 500 people start or grow their own business. We need to do a lot more than that. Last year there were over 800,000 new businesses started. If you think about the failure rate, 240,000 of those will fail this year. If we can help a lot of those, we're going to save a lot of small businesses and save them from the pain and the stress that people like my mum and dad went through. My mum and dad both had small businesses, both ended up having to close them, and I saw what they went through and how they suffered, and I don't want anyone to go through that.
Great. That's wonderful information, Nigel. Thank you so much. Remind us again, how can people find out more about Bubul?
So they go to the website, which is bubulexpert.com. That's got all the information. There's a free version for people that are starting their own business, so lots of information and advice there. If they've got an existing business, then it's £20 a month. We don't tie them into a long-term contract, so they just sign up for a month and then keep going. There's pages for accountants, which gives them lots of information. And we're now getting lots of partners who are starting to publicise Bubul, so they'll start to see it all over the place. Go to the website, check it out, watch the videos which explain how it works. If they need any more information, they can just email us, which is hello@bubulexpert.com.
Wonderful. Thank you again. Really appreciate that.
Thank you for the interrogation.
You're welcome.